Tensura is finally out. It is the day of the crossover, January 13th, which means part 1 is here. That's including Rimuru, Benimaru, Slime Rimuru, which we don't want to talk about him too much, and the girl Malim. They are finally back in the game. And with them being back, that means we need to do some showcases, ladies and gentlemen. So why not start the showcases with the man we actually didn't show off at all last time, Benimaru. This man's received so many good buffs across the board. I'm extremely excited to use him and see how strong my boy Benimaru is now. What's this man Benimaru's whole deal? He's a fire magic nuke sub-attacker. Some people may say supporter. Reason being because with this true art here, you see that it has a 100% chance to burn the enemy, but if it burns the enemy, you get 80% magic resist down for 20 seconds, which, you know, 80%, that's real close to 100, you know what I mean? That's a lot just for one unit, especially on a true art. So because of this, of course, he has a lot of stuff in his kit that really helps him. For one, he actually got a brand new passive, which is right here, Art Gauge up level 5. This gives you 50 Art Gauge instantaneously at the start of the quest. Amazing. This is his unique ability, which gives him 50% crit rate, and he auto recovers his own HP by 100. I don't know why they didn't touch this at all. I feel like they should have maybe gave him like an attack boost or something, or made this 100% crit rate, because why not? But one thing that's really nice with the addition of Art Gauge up level 5, he now actually has 80 Art Gauge at the start of the quest due to his skill. Then finally we have his Ogre Flame, which I mean is okay, just skill CT speed, more damage, it's alright, you know what I mean. As far as the equips go, the equips aren't bad. 5-star physical, 5-star magic, and a 4-star defense. I myself would much rather prefer a 4-star support, but 4-star defense isn't bad at all. We can definitely do something with that. For the 5-star physical slot, I'm looking at stuff like Fire Bible if I'm running like a mono fire team, something like True Scintilla as well, giving me that crit damage if I do have crit, or I may just slot in something like Gem of Rags. And last but not least, if I just didn't have anything else, I want to just give Benny some more damage, I guess I would throw on a Scissors Blade decap mode, because it also does reduce fire resist, but it does give me that massive 80% damage up. Now as for the magic slot, the magic slot's really good for Benimaru. You could throw something like Berwick's True Weapon, will give you a fire resist down. Of course, you know, you're probably only going to be using that if you're running a mono fire team or mostly fire damage dealers. You can also run something like True Stratega to give you that damage up to the enemy, but more than likely you may already be running a unit that has damage increase on enemies, like for example Melty. And if you didn't opt in for a Summon Stone with the physical slot, you could actually opt in for a Summon Stone here, because you could use Ifrit's Summon Stone to give your team 60% fire damage, or we can play into the whole magic resist down by using something like True Testament to lower magic res even more, which should work. I'm gonna test it out because it should work. I don't think Benimaru's true art will work differently than most other true arts in the game. And finally, for the 4-star defense, the only one that I see that is really viable in terms of nuking is Dola armor. And as for the crest we want to put on this man, since he is a luck 120 unit now, that means we can slot in 2 of these bad boys. So what am I recommending? Me personally, I say we go all in here and we give this man an Art Gauge up as well. Yes, he already does have Art Gauge up passively, plus his skill. Does he really need more? I say why not? Give him more. Art Gauge up would be really great. Attack up, amazing. Promise of Funeral God, also really good. And that's about it. Yeah, I would say any of those and you're gonna be vibing. As for me, I think I'm gonna be picking Art Gauge up and Attack up myself. Since we've never shown this man Benimaru, we gotta see the animations. These aren't new units. These guys have been in the game since the first year anniversary, second year anniversary? No, first year anniversary. So, you know, animations may not look as good as some of the newer characters they have released, but I think they're still pretty solid from what I remember. So this is Benimaru's attack animation, just, you know, some little slices here and there. I like it. Let's look at the skill right here. A jump, a slash, looks cool. We have his art, which I've never seen this, the tornado. Looks nice, you know. I mean, it's all right for what its time was. I feel like they should probably do a little bit more there, but it is what it is. But I remember his true art looking pretty cool with his attacks. So, yeah. I like that a lot. I like the effect. Very quick true art, by the way. You see how fast that comes out. But not actually like in terms of the startup, but once he gets it going, it's very quick. You just see it happen. He puts it away. Boom, it's done. Looks really cool. Like it a lot. I would say Benimaru, like to nowadays standards, he's kind of like weaker on the animation side, especially because like his art is kind of lackluster to me. His skill is pretty cool. I like his skill a lot. And his true art's nice. So I would say he's like a 7.5 out of 10, you know what I mean? And this the team that I think we're going to be going with for right now. The Melty with the True Testament, the EX Gate. We have Rosez Pareo as well, you know, some magic damage. We got a lot of type zeros here. We are running actually Rudy's staff. He goes the 50% attack up to the whole team, but it may not be needed because we do have Lion. I'll see how I like it or not. You know, we are going over my rule of 100% attack up, but we'll see. Decap mode to give us some fire resist down, plus some damage up on the boy Hal. True Scintilla, Infernal Summon Stone, and Dola armor to see how much damage we can hit for. I actually want to see if True Testament will stack with Benimaru's True 2 art, which it should stack. So let's pop Benimaru's art here. He's going to do Hellfire. This should burn, right? Okay, this the burn, and then this, yes, so they do stack. They do stack. So that's equaling what? A total of 115% magic res down. That's crazy. Plus, we do have the boy How on here. His magic res isn't going to stack with everyone else's, but the fire resist down actually is. So we'll see how much damage everyone hits for. Right here, right now, let's see the damage. Hopefully it'll be good. I'm hoping, man. Let's see the deeps from everyone. The boy How? Ooh. Oh, but it still doesn't kill. Isn't that crazy? It still doesn't kill. 7.5 million, 3.9 for the boy Benimaru, you know what I'm saying? Something slight, but I want to see if I can actually get that to kill. All right, let's try this one more time and see if we can get any closer to killing this guy. I don't think we will because we didn't really change too much, if anything, just more so who had what equips. But maybe, just maybe, we'd be able to do it right here. If not, it's all right. I just don't have that good of a fire damage deal. That's a lot of damage still, but I don't know who other like magic damage dealer I could use because I don't think I have another one that's pretty crazy. But like I mentioned before, I don't really have a good magic nuker, which is very unfortunate whenever these characters come out that I actually want to use because yeah, well, that time How actually did hit harder due to the buffs and everything else. But then again, he did get to use 2 true arts. So that was against the training battle, but now I want to see if I can take him up against something else. Now, unfortunately, I think they actually reset these, so I have to play through them again. Yeah, I do. Which at the current moment, I have not got a chance to do. So I'm gonna go over here to the side story. I'm gonna bully Radak. Where's he at? He should be in here. I want to see how well this goes in like an actual live setting. See, you know, what type of damage we're dealing. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna get one-shotted. I don't think Radak has too much HP. Now, one thing that we're gonna have to see is if we actually get the big. Oh wait, we actually should just pop this because I mean we ain't getting much else. And yeah, there we go. That's nice. Let's see what we got with Radak right here. Oh, Benimaru dealing more damage than the How. That's pretty crazy. But to be honest, that's kind of to be expected almost because Benimaru's animation is faster. Next, I actually want to try him out with another magic attacker, so we're going to be using Veronica in this situation. If this doesn't work, then we'll just have to get rid of the EX gate and run like another type 0 to see if we have enough arch in then. And I think just Veronica by herself would be able to nuke this boss, but yeah, you see we're running a little bit low on the art gauge, but maybe it's okay. Also, did he burn? Oh, unfortunate. See, that is one of the negatives to Benimaru is that he's not going to be able to burn. So there we go. Now everybody got their true arts and everything. Let's see if Benimaru. Oh, okay. Look at the damage though from the girl Veronica. Okay, some slight. I see you. It wasn't really like an instant kill, right? Kind of like ramping up into it, but you know, did some good stuff there. What's the damage numbers on that actually? 3.1 million from Veronica. I felt like she didn't have as much HP as Radak. Maybe Radak had a little bit more or about the same. Hold on, I want to see it against Radak too real quick. Maybe it's the same. Maybe it's the same amount. It seems like we pretty much killed in the same amount of time. It may have been that some of our damage buffs fell off because she kind of hit stopped us, so, you know, we wasted some time there. Which definitely might have been the case. Yeah, 3.1 million. They pretty much have the same amount of health. And just for one more final test, because I'm having a lot of fun with this, man, I want to see, can Veronica one-shot? Come on, man. I want to see the damage, boys. I want to see the deeps. Okay, let's see what we're doing here. Come on, can Veronica do this? I'm very curious. I don't think so. Yeah, not as much. If she had a higher multiplier, I'm almost positive she could do it. And if I had maybe better supports for magic. Either way, Benimaru looking really strong nowadays. I want to say this character is going to be very, very potent, very top tier, especially considering the fact that he's a luck unit now. So a lot of people will be able to use him kind of in the same way people use Melty. If you're magic nuking and stuff, you'll just throw Benimaru on there because he has the magic resist down. And also he's a luck unit now. So you're able to use that and benefit from it. Really, the only negative to this guy to me is that if you don't have magic units, it kind of sucks because you can't really buff up other characters' damage. Of course, you can still buff up his damage quite a bit because he does have a massive 62,000% modifier on top of the fact that he also reduces magic resist by 80%. So if you wanted to build like a nuke team just specifically around him, I think that you could and you could probably get away with it. But for me, I like my nukers to have a little bit more damage ups in their kits passively. So, you know, I would like maybe a 100% damage buff or an attack buff or something else that he gives to himself. But, you know, 80% magic resist down, he's already doing a lot for himself as is. And also for any other magic damage dealer on his team. So yeah, he's great. Absolutely top tier, amazing character. In terms of sustain, you could probably use him in sustain comps if you want to, but I myself wouldn't really recommend it. He's definitely more of a nuking character than anything, and I think just as time goes on and more nukers come out, people are going to be using this guy more and more because 80% magic res down is almost too good to pass up. Overall, GS Global, you guys did an amazing job with these buffs. I like them a lot. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you all again for coming out. It's been your boy OP. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Also, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out either one of the videos popping on the screen right now. Great content, guarantee you'll love them. Oh, and one more thing. Don't forget to drink water.